So here it is, 1 o'clock, and anyway, I want to welcome everybody here, and Happy New Year. Fred and I would like to extend our gratitude to our valued subscribers who contributed to us reaching 32,000 subscribers last year. Our goal this year is to at least triple that number, and our upcoming shows will feature insights on pursuing a career as an air traffic controller. Also, we're extending our invitation to controllers who wish to share their experience with us through an interview. Kindly reach out to us via text message or email and provide your location and availability. And we'll also be delving into the topic of becoming an air traffic controller, as the FAA is in need of new controllers to replace those who are retiring. Additionally, we welcome pilots to share their stories with us, along with individuals from airways facilities, tech sectors, JetMax, anybody that's had interaction with the aviation industry that has a story to tell. We would like to get your story. Please feel free to contact Fred or I through this platform, and we will respond promptly. We encourage everyone to participate to the fullest extent. Remember that sharing this and a thumbs up liking it really helps us to get to our goal of getting to monetize. Even though we have 32,000 subscribers, we only have 322 hours of workable live time. We have to reach a goal of 4,000 hours. Man, I don't know how these channels do it. It's just a very labor intensive, constantly upgrading and updating your site. And we have a lot of editing to do for our stories. Um, right now, I finally got two of my friends who are going to be editing for us, Larry and Ronnie Wimberly. They edited one of the last stories that we did. I think it was the not the saber dance. Hmm. It was having to do with the Sky Raider and Tony Sanchez's story, and also Shelley Alley's on that one. They edited that and they did a superb job. So that will free me up to take on more interviewers and get more content for our channel. So if you have any ideas about things that you would like to see on here, please feel free to engage. We have the live chat on. If you are a subscriber, you are able to live chat with us. So I would love to handle any of your questions and get the feel of what you think of our channel. I know I've had several people contact me and tell me that we really enjoy what you're doing, and Fred has had the same experience that. People are really enjoying us bringing their stories to life. You know, there are so many air traffic control stories out there, not just of the group that I retired with, but before me and before that, the people that started out. Imagine actually controlling aircraft without your own frequencies, doing it non-radar, using just time and altitude for separation, degrees divergence on navigational aids, arcing around nav aids. I mean, these things were all real. So we want to get their stories told. Those controllers actually had to give clearances through flight service stations and then get updates through flight service stations of the traffic that was going to transverse their sector. When they gave a clearance, that controller would give to the A side the strip. The A side would have to write out the strip all the way down to the next sector. And then that controller would give his strip the times and the crossing points, compulsory areas, excuse me. And then he would give that to his A side, and so on and so forth. It would continue to go down the line to where it would have to be called to another facility down the road. And anytime they needed an aircraft to change an altitude due to a separation problem, they would have to contact a flight service station or somebody else that had radio frequencies in order to get that traffic to move, get an acknowledgement from that aircraft that he was going to be at that next altitude, have it come back and get that written on the strips to make sure that that separation will occur in their airspace. Now, I don't know about you, but having to rely on a quote unquote telephone process is very stressful. Not like today, where we can just reach out and touch a sector next to us or a facility across the country with just a dialing or a pushing of a button. We have our own frequencies, we have our own backups, we have our own radar. We even have the secondary radar that provides us with altitudes and speeds and call signs. The position of the aircraft is sent back to us directly from the aircraft using secondary radar. So I see I have two people on. Anybody interested in creating a chat? I'd be more than happy to talk with you if you have any questions. Any questions? Feel free to respond. Um, Lower right-hand corner of mine is where the chat box is. Um, Anybody I know that's out there interested in asking anything? We definitely encourage everybody to participate to the fullest extent. Remember to show your support by liking our show and sharing it with fellow aviation enthusiasts. Our content not only covers disasters, but also highlights inspiring stories behind individuals choosing to become air traffic controllers. Furthermore, we aim to showcase community stories where facilities or groups of controllers have made a positive impact. For instance, I know our facility used to organize toy drives for the center for children during the holiday season, among other initiatives. I've seen communities have their houses rebuilt. I was up in Chicago Center when a friend of mine who's no longer with us, um, Richard Benningfield, he organized a restoration of a house in the area up in Chicago. A little old lady whose house became in disrepair and needed to be repainted, and some of the sills and woodwork had to be redone. Uh, so it was definitely a labor of love from the controllers to go out there and help restore that house. And unfortunately, Richard Benningfield passed away about 2 years after that. That was a horrible story. He was a young man, and initially, when we first met, we really didn't like each other. I was from New York, and I used to ride a Harley, and he didn't like my Harley, and we were out being controllers one night, kind of having a few at a card party, so to speak, and we almost got into it. And then another night, I got invited over for a barbecue, and Richard Benningfield was there, and we started to talk, and before you know it, we became best of friends. And then I got involved in with him, and he was a very giving and loving individual, and he definitely liked to work traffic, and he definitely supported controllers getting the job done and getting it done correctly. So anyway, that's my little addition to this. I do want to thank you again for helping us to get to the 32,000 level, and hopefully we will see you more in the new year. Please thumbs up our video, like them, so that we can get a count, and do send them to share with your friends if you like the content, and have them subscribe also. You can go to our webpage, and on our webpage you can see pictures from behind the scenes of some of the shoots that we've done. One of our next shoots is going to be down at the Ellington Lone Star Flight Museum. Hopefully, we'll be sitting in the front of the DC-3 and the Corvair, or the F4U Corvair. Uh, that's out there. Beautiful gull-winged aircraft, and they're kind of facing each other. The old Continental DC-3, that 150 knot bird, and a friend of mine, Rick Rule, used to fly that when he was a Continental pilot. I don't know if Captain Rule's still out there anymore. He used to be the owner of Crosswinds Travel Agency also. So we were outside sales for that for a while. But I hope you enjoy the channel. Thumbs us up, share us, and Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you once again for being members. We'll see you soon. Bye.